Hello everyone, welcome back to codingscientist.com. You are watching World of Sensors using Arduino UNO and the sensor expansion shield from Grow Kit Sensor Kit Seed Studio. Anyways, so in this lesson we will take a look at a new project and that is called the timer display, something like this, right? So what is a timer display, guys? So let's take a look at it, how this works. If you see in the picture, it's a pretty simple 8-digit LED display, but this has got loads of applications, right? So for example, the 4-digit display module in a 12 pin module itself, which is built in, that is the four different 8888 like that. In this module we basically utilize TM1637 to, that's a kind of library and an inbuilt chip to scale down the number of controlling pins to just two, right? That is to say, it controls both the content and the illumination via just only two digital pins of Arduino, just about two different pins, right? So we can use this particular module in hundreds and thousands of different varieties of way what we want. So let's take a look at how I hooked it up so that you will have an idea. So as I showed you, this is how the display is. It's a pretty complex amount of pins are involved in this, right? But the wonderful part is this entire module as a sensor, it comes with just about 4 pins. So we don't have to use a breadboard or stuff like that to hook up multiple wires into the Arduino digital pins or stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to hook up with 4 wires, and using the sensor shield, it's connected to D2 port. I'm using D2. You can use D3 or D4. You need to modify the code accordingly. So go ahead and connect it like this, and then now let's move on to a library. I will show you what library we need to use. We need to download a library here. Let me go to, where is my GitHub? All right, let me move on to my GitHub. If you go to my GitHub, go to Arduino sensor libraries. In this, scroll down, there is a library called timer1zip. So this is a very huge library. It's a huge bundle of libraries, which includes driving the 8-bit displays and stuff like that. So go ahead and download. Make sure you put it inside your the Arduino library folder in your C drive or D drive where you install your Arduino IDE, or else libraries don't work. You just have to go to library folder. Inside that, you need to put the zip and extract it and leave the folder as it is. All right, and then go to my GitHub here. This is the code which I already copied. Let me show you where it is. So it's in lesson number 30. You need to go to this section, Arduino sensor projects. Go to lesson number 30, the timer display. Okay, go to timer display and then go to raw, and then this is a huge one. So this is basically a MIT license and it's free of cost, which has been used by Seed Studio, the Seed technology, and the permission has been granted, of course, to modify the code and use it however you want. So go ahead and copy this. The timer1 library is downloaded. I showed you how to do that. That includes the EEPROM and this one .h. So all inclusive, you get only one library. Control A, Control C. Now go to Arduino IDE. This is where I put my code. It's about 152 lines of code. It's little tricky and complex, but you don't have to really go through line by line. In case if you want to understand from the scratch, I'll be happy to take a one-on-one session with you and help you understand line by line what this code does. For now, you need to go to tools, go to board, go to Arduino AVR board, go to UNO, select UNO, then again go to tools, then select the COM port. I am in 6, yours might be different. I am going to upload the code and let's see what happens. It's going to take a while. Okay, now done uploading. I can see the timer is running Now what we need to do here, if you look at the code number 68 to 73, this is very important, right? We need to open a terminal and start sending the commands like S for start, P for pause, L for list the time, write the time, reset, okay, all these things. So let me just share my screen. All right, let me just share it with you guys what I am seeing. So you can see the timer is running. So timer, the code seems to be running. If you can see, I think it's bright enough for you to see it in the camera. Let me bring it close by. Right, I hope you guys can see it. The timer seems to be running pretty good. Now we need to give a command using the serial monitor. Let me just move to other window. Let's see what happens here. So if I give the command, if I open up Arduino IDE and open the serial monitor, there you go. Press, please send command to control the stopwatch. S for start, which is already started anyway. So I'll type S and send. It is started, it's running any which ways. Let's say P for pause. Let me type P, send. Okay, nothing is happening. Yeah, it just paused for a second. Now let's say reset. Okay, I need to use the uppercase, I guess. So let me use the uppercase P, send. There you go, it's paused. Can you see? The timer is paused. So the lowercase and uppercase matters a lot, guys. Let's type L uppercase, list the time. There you go, list 00. Okay, now let's start. Let's say S, uppercase S, send. There you go, it started again. Fantastic. All right, so looks like a pretty interesting application, and as you saw, we can send a command and start the stopwatch, stop it, pause it, whatever you want to do it. Just think what you can do using this particular modular sensor with a timer and a delay function in a robot, right? Guys, it's eye-opening. Now it's up to you. You want to think about it and come back to me what project you want to build using this timer. I will help you out. I will see you soon in the next lesson. Goodbye.